Hey guys, I'm Chad Hoover, and this week I'm in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Eau Claire is French for clear water. We're gonna go try to find some clear water trophies.
Get up and put on the coffee. You know the sunlight won't last. Making my way to the country. I'm gonna catch a big old blast.
That is a stone. Yeah! Oh my God! Booyah! So for this year's family vacation, we decided to travel the state of Wisconsin and check out some new cities. One of those new cities was Eau Claire, and when I did a little bit of research, I figured out Eau Claire was right at the confluence of the Eau Claire River and the Chippewa, and I had always wanted to fish the Chippewa. After a little bit of research, I found out there was a burgeoning trophy smallmouth fishery there, and there was a lot of small lakes, recreational ponds around the city that I could get the kids into without too much trouble.
Guys, isn't this pretty? Like, I've been to a few other places in Wisconsin and it's all gorgeous, but this is a completely different kind of pretty. With the river and the park. It's awesome.
Hi, Chad.
Chad Hoover, what are you doing?
Let's go walk across that bridge.
When we got to Eau Claire, we were so taken by the place that we decided not to immediately jump into the kayaks and go fishing, but instead we decided to look around the city for some fun things to do.
Yeah, of course it's amazing. What we didn't expect and what we were caught off guard by was the complete renaissance that the town is going through, the art and the way that the art is integrated into the city, and the fact that there seems to be a citywide nice contest going on at all times.
Eau Claire has a ton of different galleries and boutique shops, and we really just wanted to check them all out.
What do you think? For the gym? Sun's out, guns out?
If you're gonna do it big.
For those that know me, know that I don't visit any town without intentions of doing something bigger on the fishing scene. So while in Eau Claire, we visited with the folks from the Eau Claire Sports Commission, and I'm proud to announce that we'll be coming to Eau Claire in 2020 for a KBF trail event. If you followed my fishing for any period of time, you know I'm a big fan of oxbows. So when I started researching fishing in the city of Eau Claire, I found Half Moon Lake. So I was excited to get out and get on the water and see what was in store on this nice little oxbow tucked right into the middle of the city. I was surprised to learn when I got here that no motors are allowed in the lake, not even electric motors, which made it perfect for kayak fishing. So look, before we get on the water today, I'm gonna show you a little tool that I've been playing with a lot, and that's the new deeper sonar system. Let me just show you how it works. You basically just flip this thing out. In this situation, what I'm doing is letting the wind blow it down the bank. As you can see, when it hit the water, it kind of gave it a little cattywampus deal, and then it starts reading immediately. The one thing that I can tell you is to be able to see out ahead of yourself, to see the depth, to know what's going on in a spot before you paddle into it is a pretty big deal. And I'm able to teach the kids a lot about finding fish by using this little simple system. And to be honest with you, it's not just simple, it's also kind of fun. So if you're looking for a simple yet feature-rich system, if you're looking for your first sonar for your kayak, or if you're looking for an extension of even the best sonar out there like I am, check out that Deeper Pro Plus sonar. You gotta add it to your arsenal.
Colton's actually standing up in the EX123 right now, and I think he's doing yoga. I'm not sure exactly what he's doing. I know he's not casting.
Whenever you start your day fishing, you always have to do your sun salutation for good luck.
And now he's doing squats in the EX on the water. At least he's active. In today's world, with all the kids video gaming and snapping and whatever else they do, I'll take doing squats in a sit-inside kayak.
I mean, why not, right?
It's important to stay limber when you're fishing. So that way, in case you want to stand up, then you're not gonna have all those aches and pains in your legs. Yoga, just the key. Chad doesn't tell you this, but I bet he does yoga. That's the reason why he always catches fish. I bet. So, if you want to be like Chad, do yoga.
Here we go. By all accounts, this lake is very easy to catch numbers of fish, so I'm super, pumped about the kids' opportunity to catch some fish. Not really hopeful of a big trophy bass, but I'm hopeful of an awesome experience with Christy and the boys out on the water. Today's focus is about smiles and hook sets and having a good time and watching these boys go for a sleigh ride.
Oh, he just missed it. No. Oh. Fishing that fish kind of made me stress out a little. I need to do some more yoga here in a bit, but hey, now I know the fish are out there. Do your yoga, y'all.
We'll be right back with more kayak bass fishing action. This episode of Kayak Bassin is brought to you by Bonafide Kayaks. Stability, agility, ultimate fishability. Fish USA, America's tackle shop. Deeper, the world's most popular castable fish finder. It's cool when towns have these little lakes that just have a lot of fish in them. A quantity lake over a quality lake a lot of times keeps kids engaged. Look, this one's under my boat. I caught it out from under my boat. That's crazy. Well, it's not a monster, but I'll tell you what, it is fun. And these Nines optics, man, when you're in shallow water, they're like a secret decoder ring. Obviously in clear water, you've got a really good visibility, but you don't cut through that near infrared stuff. You don't cut through the glare. Nines are like secret decoder rings for shallow water fishing.
I didn't realize what was under me and what the fishing conditions really were until I put my sunglasses on. And as soon as I changed it up, I caught a fish. So 9 sunglasses and the polarization that they have is the difference maker. Helps me get fish in the boat. I'm fishing with the kids. Chad is nowhere to be found. And I catch a pike. I don't know if y'all remember the last time I was in Wisconsin fishing and I caught a pike. I wasn't happy. I'll just tell you right now, I'm still not. I did it. I'm holding it. I got the hook out. I'm showing my kids. What in the world? I don't know how to do a professional release of a pike, so here we go. Bam!
Hey, are the boys catching fish?
No, nobody else has caught a fish.
Oh my God, I need to take them on this shoreline. I probably got 20. Rig them up with black Cincos, because that is like...
I Cinco, that's all he's been throwing.
And he ain't caught a fish?
No,
What?
hadn't had a bite at all.
Oh my God. Literally, I can't not catch them.
Oh, heck. I caught something, I caught grass.
Like legitimately, I'm catching another fish right now while I'm talking to you.
Okay, Colton, I'm gonna get you undone. Don't pull that anymore. You're gonna pull it through several branches. It's gonna be easier for me to get the way it is right now.
All right, I'll catch up with you and help you with the boys.
Okay.
All right, love you, bye.
Hurry up, Mom, I want to catch a pike.
Oh, really? Really?
You have not caught a fish? I was literally thinking I was staying out of y'all's way, and then you're over here murdering them. So I thought I was gonna paddle down to the lake and share stories about all of us smashing the bass. What I found instead is a frustrated Christy and 2 frustrated little boys who hadn't even caught a fish yet. What I also found is 2 little boys who forgot how to work a Senko or not work a Senko. The only way to really fish a Senko wrong is to overfish it. You throw it out, you let it fall, it does the work for you. Steadily twitching it and reeling is not the way to fish a Senko. But we made a couple of adjustments and they started catching them. Okay, don't bring your rod past your head. Pretend like there's a wall right here and you can't bring it past it.
Oh, he's biting it. Yes,
There you go.
finally.
Nice, good job, buddy. Good job. Heck yeah. Nice. You see how you had the rod out in front of you and you were able to leverage him? Now bring him down the side. Good job. Now just reach out and grab him.
I finally caught a
Heck
fish.
yeah. Love it. Ooh. Oops. So I'm gonna show you a trick. See that tip right there? If you'll take that tip and you'll push it down like that, did you hear it click?
Yeah,
And all you have to do is take the hook then and just pull it out just like that.
nice.
All right, I'm gonna let you release it. Grab it. Get a good grip.
Come on, wait.
Yep, just like that. There you go. Nice. We'll be right back with more kayak bass fishing action. This episode of Kayak Bassin is brought to you by Yak Attack, Bending Branches, Kayak Bass Fishing, Nines, Yeti, The one thing that's difficult when it comes to getting kids in the outdoors is keeping their attention. And I had just started to get Wyatt fired up about fishing, and then he found girls.
You know, I haven't caught a fish yet, so, you know, I'm just kind of drowning my sadness in a text message from my girlfriend. I just miss her so much. I mean, she'd probably like to hear that I'm okay. Hey, babe, I haven't caught anything in the last 4 hours. I just wanted to see what you were up to. What I like about my girlfriend, she's cute, she's really funny, I like her laugh, and she's really sweet to me. Mom just got a fish again, I'm so excited. Mom catching fish is really aggravating me. I'm gonna see if she texted me back. What do you want? I was sleeping. I hope she's not mad. Hey, Mom, just out of curiosity,
Yep.
when are we leaving?
Why?
I need to charge my phone.
Maybe if your phone battery dies and you can't text your girlfriend, you can catch some fish.
Yeah, I think the reason why I'm not catching fish is because they can sense my sadness.
Get unsad, buddy.
Can't be unsad. I just miss her too much.
Oh my word. You were just texting her. How can you miss her?
I don't know. I just do. Dang, man.
Wyatt, I'll make a deal with you.
All right.
Catch a fish, and I have a portable battery pack. I can charge your phone so that you can continue to text her.
Deal.
Reel it in. You're just taking them for a walk there for a second.
I'm gonna call this one John. Bye, John. Sorry about what happened. Living the long, fishy life. Instead of kissing him, I'm just gonna name him. Are you a fish kisser, Chad?
No.
I feel like I'm a pretty cool mom. I try not to overreact with things that teens might share with me because I want them to keep sharing.
You know I kissed my girlfriend there, right?
You kissed your girlfriend,
I did.
like on the lips?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I don't know how I feel about this. My baby boy is growing up. Like, I know that that's the progression of life and that's what's supposed to happen, but every year they get older, it's harder and harder and harder.
Got him.
You got a fish in the boat.
Nice. Good job, man.
It's been a long morning, little guy. I think it's time to get you back in the water. Hey babe, I'm out catching lots of fish, but the biggest catch is you.
So growing up, I was an avid baseball player, and I'm a fan to this day. And I gotta admit, there's no better way to spend an evening if you're not on the water than spending it at a ball game.
So here we are. We're at a baseball game. It's a beautiful night. Chad's getting fishing intel from a fellow fan. It never stops.
Because Chad was so distracted talking to his new fishing buddy at the baseball game, I decided to sign him up to do the dizzy bat in the 7th inning.
So when I got volunteered to do dizzy bat, I decided, hey, if you guys think it's cute that I get to get out there and get in front of everybody, we're all gonna get out there and get in front of everybody.
Here's the thing with dizzy bat. I'm probably gonna fall, but she is probably gonna puke. And puking is worse than falling.
If you puked on him while he fell, that would be amazing.
On your marks, get set, spin! And the Hooper family is off. Come on, get nice and low, nice and down.
I really wish Morgan would have just puked in front of everybody. If she threw up, then I would have thrown up on her. It would have made things go a lot more interesting.
This episode of Kayak Bassin is brought to you by Yak Attack, Bending Branches, Deeper, Nines, Lowrance, Good morning, everybody. And as you can hear, there are cars passing overhead because we're under a bridge. I'm here with my beautiful wife, Christy, and then I'm here with this knucklehead, Tyler Thee. Tyler is with Small Craft Outfitters, and he guides all over this part of Wisconsin. So he's my expert here. So anyway, we've got a representative from the city of Altoona with us, but here's the deal. We're getting on the river now, my favorite type of fishing. So we got about a 4-hour float. We're gonna try to find some hungry smallmouth, and so this ought to be a good time.
I actually enjoy watching other people catch fish more than I like catching them myself. So somebody told me I should be a guide because I was helping so many people learn how to kayak fish. So that's how it all started. It's our 3rd year in business. It's a little guy, but fun nonetheless. Go get bigger. Actually, I prefer to float the river backwards because then I can cast back up into the ambush points, the structure, and then pull the bait downstream. It more mimics the bait fish if the smallmouth are waiting to ambush. Usually I get hung up in trees every once in a while, but it's worth it if I can get a big one. Woo. There's a rock there. I guess I'm hanging out here.
Nice! Oh yeah! Yeah! Oh, nice! That was awesome.
I was lucky enough to come with kayak bass fishing today with Chad. He told me to throw it up behind the tree in the seam with a buzz bait, first cast on the Eau Claire River today.
Yeah!
Getting there.
Wow.
Oh! No! Ah!
I almost considered jumping in. There's more of that in this river, that's for sure. Ooh, oh boy. Let it dangle. Get a heavy enough fish, it'll pull it off the branch. That's why I use braid, because if I get a snag, I can just jerk it right out of the snag. with braid, you have to be careful because it doesn't like to break, because I use 50 and 65 pound braid. So I got a knife at the ready here on my rail. So if I do get hung up and I can't yank it out of the tree, I can just pull that quick and cut the line free.
There he is. One piece of equipment that I consider essential for river fishing is a good set of pliers. For one, there's a lot of toothy critters, and two, you just don't have a lot of time to jack around with getting a hook out of a fish. You've got trees coming behind you, you're not watching where you're going. So I'm a big fan of these Gerber Magna pliers. And the main reason I'm a fan of these, other than the quality construction, is the one-handed operation. You unlock it with your thumb, do what you gotta do, reach down, lock it back with your thumb, put them back in the holster, and you're good to go. For me, when it comes to river fishing, especially if you're gonna throw crankbaits or anything with like multiple hooks on it, grab and go pliers, which you can just whip out, essential piece of river equipment. These are called the Magna plier from Gerber, and they are freaking phenomenal. Nice, good job. Oh, there's one. He popped that buzzbait right in that little riffle up there, so not a monster, but that was fun. And they're everywhere.
So the Chippewa River, there's a multitude of species you'll run into. Smallmouth bass are obviously prevalent because of the colder water, the moving current, the rocks. A lot of muskie in here. You got perch, walleye, obviously panfish, so you got bluegill, crappie. You'll see a lot of people out here just chucking spinner baits because it's cheap and easy, and I've caught walleye on them, I've caught big perch on them. It's pretty rare, but it happens.
Fish on! Holy crap, look at this perch.
Oh my God.
That's a giant.
Wow. Wow, that is a giant.
That's one of the best sandwiches ever right there. It is Fish Fry Friday here in Wisconsin.
That's right, Fish Fry Friday in Wisconsin.
One of my favorite things about kayak fishing is getting out in the middle of nowhere and getting away from everything. One of my favorite things about Eau Claire is you can get away from it all right in the middle of it all.
You don't know that you're right in the middle of a city because it's so protected by the buffers on each side of the river, so you can float down and feel like you're out in the country. For fishing kayaks, it's just perfect.
So we're floating down. We just came through some shallow riffles here in the rocks. Just ran the buzzbait real slow through there. The smallmouth like to ambush bait fish there. And this guy went after it. Not a tank, but he was still fun. These things are so strong from swimming in the current.
As we went down the Chippewa, we caught a ton of fish. Then we floated right into the middle of town. So we met up with the kids just in time to catch a music festival in the park. It was the perfect end to the perfect day in Eau Claire, Wisconsin.
We're finishing up the day here on the riverfront in beautiful Eau Claire. They've got a really cool music scene here. The way the community comes together and does this kind of stuff, it's pretty cool. But we've listened to music. Now we're gonna go race some cars, do some laser tag. So it's a fun city. You know, in order to find that perfect companion in life, you have to have a certain level of compatibility. I don't think there's a person I could have found anywhere on the planet that I would have been more compatible with than Christy. And that crosses over into everything. And that includes her competitive spirit.
Nobody thinks that little sweet Christy can pull it off. I'm a good driver. A little dirty, but I got it done.
Second place is the first loser.
Shake and bake! Woo!